Yo,
man.
Cutter, let me ask you a question. When you
Hanging out with bitch ass niggas.
on the app, for
We
the
live, by the way.
oh shit, so we was live the whole time.
No, it wasn't live the whole time. No,
I'm about to say I was violating and shit. Oh man.
We just went live.
Perfect.
All right. Yo, what's going on, bro? It's your boy Titus Peoples.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it started right here.
All right, bet. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Titus Peoples, and this is What the Critique, where we talk about film, television, and pop culture and everything in between. To the left of me, it's always to the left of me. I got my boy Long Meezy in the building.
Yo, what up, bitch ass niggas?
Word, I guess niggas is bitch ass niggas on this Sunday, B.
It's bitch ass nigga Sunday. Your eyes is working, your ears working. Congratulations, you a bitch ass nigga. Give it up for yourself.
What the fuck?
Yo, listen. There's sometimes in your life, I don't condone it all the time, but there are some times in your life where you gotta be a bitch ass nigga.
Word.
If 100 gorillas is on your ass, that's the perfect time to be a bitch ass nigga.
Absolutely.
Especially if it's only one of you and you ain't got no poker, no grip,
knife,
no nothing.
exactly. Yeah, it's perfectly cool to be a bitch ass nigga if 100 gorillas is like, you know what? We all gonna come after you specifically.
Word. So like, if that's what you are, then like, you know what I mean, like.
You ever seen that? That Rowley Red thing with 10, 15 niggas?
Hey.
10, 15 niggas took it in the back room.
Oh
That's
my God.
With
Yo,
those gorillas, my nigga, I'm done, bro.
I'm weak.
Yo, that's fucking crazy. Nah, but like, yo, to the left of me, always Long Meezy in the building.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well.
And all the audio and visuals, you know, Cutter Butter, man. He in the building, man.
What's good, yo? What's going on? I was looking at the
Yo, listen, bro, like, yo, but Marshall,
Yeah.
Long Meezy, he was just talking about bitch ass niggas. But we're gonna talk about the opposite of bitch ass niggas right now.
Yeah.
Gangsta ass niggas.
Facts. Type of niggas that we be.
It's gonna be a good episode, man.
Yo,
I like
listen.
this episode.
In history, there have been great depictions of gangsta ass niggas. We talking about the Nino Browns, the Frank Lucases, the Bumpy Johnsons. Pause. That's a crazy name.
That's a goat, man. Come on, that's a goat.
That's a wild name though.
He from Harlem, right? From Harlem?
I guess.
No, he wasn't from Harlem.
I think he moved to
Frank
Harlem.
Lucas, like we got a lot of gangsters. So on this episode, led by my brother Long Meezy, we're gonna talk about the most gangsters
That you ever seen.
dudes in cinema history. So Longmo, who you got right now for the most gangster in cinema history? Or just gangster characters in general?
Well, obviously, we got Old Dog from Minister Society.
Oh, that's a good one.
Facts.
That's a good
Now,
one.
why was he gangster to you?
Well, first off, the nigga just was so unapologetically himself. You know, making sure niggas knew that he shot the nigga at the store, making sure that they were stayed on business, stealing cars. The nigga lived to the end, and that's perfect. When a bad nigga lives at the end of the movie, like that's how you know that's the nigga to root for. He wasn't an evil nigga, but he was.
Them Chinese got it. They was racist as fuck.
That was just based off like a real incident.
Facts, yeah. Like that girl that got killed out there in 1992.
Yeah. And all they did was just like play with that stereotype because there was definitely tension going on in that area. But like, Old Dog was not like, he wasn't like somebody you could take 2 looks at and be like, You see it once.
And Lorenz Tate played.
He played the fuck out of that nigga, son. Pause.
Perfectly, bro.
Word.
Like, yo, bro. That's what I'm pretty sure. That's one of them movies he just watches. And he look back like, how the fuck did I do this, bro? Like,
Word.
It's like a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That was the legit
like
menace to society.
Perfect Yo, I think Old Dog, when you think about it, he might be the definitive definition of a hood nigga.
Yeah. Yep.
A
Yeah,
definitive,
yeah.
down to the look, the way he spoke, his characteristics, his mannerism. He is a fucking hoodlum. Like if somebody asks me a definitive definition of a hoodlum, I'm showing them Old Dog.
I just wish the movie was better.
Word.
I wish the inside movie was better.
But yo, shout out to all the niggas that aspire to be just like Old Dog, cause you a real one for that, my guys.
Word.
Stay up.
Alright, so for me, I might have to go with. Oh, I'm gonna start laughing because he's a character from one of Cutter's favorite films, bro.
Oh, what's this?
Fredro Starr.
Come on, strap. Yo, bro.
Starr was gangsta as fuck in that movie. Make my sandwich. I like it that way. That nigga Fredro Starr was on bullshit.
You know what's crazy part? I never watched the full movie.
You've never watched the full movie?
I never watched the full movie, strap. I gotta
You know
watch
what? I will say this. He might, even though he was gangster, he might be cinema's first black crash out, bro. Cause like he wasn't really like, I think sometimes we overuse the word. Like he was a crash out. Like he wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, but for the sake of the conversation, bro, my nigga went to Bokeem house, chased the nigga out the house out the window.
That is the funniest scene I've ever seen in my fucking life, son.
Oh, shit.
Son, the nigga shot, he shot, his boss was right there, bro. And he shot out the fucking thing. And the nigga jumped out the fucking thing. Son, that's the, yo, bro, that is crazy, bro.
No, I still need to see the full movie because seeing that trailer, and well, not the trailer, but that scene, I was weak.
Son, shout out to Darnell. Shout out to Darnell, man. He directed that movie.
Yo, shout out to Darnell.
Yo, shout out to Darneezy.
Yo, make my sandwich. You not making my sandwich the same way you made his sandwich.
He said that before. Like Darnell actually said that's how he got that. That's how he got the scene from. He did that.
Yo, son, that movie, yo, that character, bro.
Yeah.
Fredro Starr and Strap, most definitely. He borderlines against the crash out. So like we gon' he's in between.
Shout out to the crash outs, my G's.
Shout out to the new crash outs, my nigga Aaron the plumber.
Oh, facts.
We got new crash outs, bro. Nah, but like he could be seen as a gangster too, cause he's standing on business though.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
once I saw that interaction with NBA boy,
yeah.
I was like, nah, he know who to play with. He know who to play with, bro. Cause he ain't playing with NBA niggas. He ain't playing with them.
Nah,
bro.
he ain't fucking with them NBA.
He ain't fucking with them, bro.
That's offending.
Yo, so Cutter, who's your gangster?
I gotta start out because this was fun. I actually was on the phone with Marshall talking about this.
Yeah.
I gotta start with Jimmy Jump from Kings of New York.
Yeah.
Facts. Big facts.
And like he also has what we're gonna talk about next, but anyway, yeah, Jimmy Jump. I don't know why I liked him so much. I think for the most part, Lawrence Fishburne played him pretty well.
Oh hell yeah.
He was a little over exaggerated, but he was a crash out too.
Yeah, he definitely,
100%.
He was
a
like
crash out, but
Morpheus as a crash out.
Yeah, I like that scene. My favorite scene of him was when he went into the
the
barbecue
store
spot.
Yeah.
He ordered bad shit. You know what I'm saying? And I like what he did with the kids and shit like that.
Yeah.
He reminded me of like a New York gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word.
100%. Like
You saw the lituation video that Fab did?
Yeah.
Because they do like an homage to that same scene with the chicken. Where he said, I want fucking barbecue chicken, and they arrest him at the spot.
well, he said, I don't want no hog or something like that.
He said, I want no pork.
Word. Fuck with the pork over there.
Jimmy Jump. And then that famous scene in Kings, New York, when Christopher Walken's character come out of jail.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one. And then he had a bunch of scenes in there. When
there is Kirby from Dead Presidents, played by Keith David.
Oh man, that nigga.
When he
crazy.
hopped out the car and was beating the nigga, and then had to take his leg off and was still beating the nigga, bruh, like that's how you know definitively he was on your ass.
And
Like,
that's an old school gangster too. Like I think those are like the worst gangsters, bro. Like them
Word.
niggas will stop at nothing to get your ass, bro.
exactly that was
And,
primo.
and back to what you said about Old Dog, I think it would have been fun to see Old Dog older.
Oh hell yeah! That's why they need to make a Menace 3 society.
Mystery.
Menace third to society.
If not Menace 4 society.
I think that would be cool. Like showing like the way it gotta be a little bit more like later in the future.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Lorenz Tate is much older. But I think
Yeah.
that would-
At this point,
He is
Old Dog
much
should
older.
be getting his son out of jail type shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Word.
I just do like how they did in Dope with Stacy.
Oh yeah,
Kinda
when
like
he
with
just
kinda
shows
like,
up.
He wasn't Stacy, but kind of like with Stacy.
That was technically like a loose sequel / homage because I think the car from that movie also shows up.
Yeah.
If not, it's the car from Boys in a Hood.
Nah, but now that I'm thinking about it, in Dope he did play Stacy, so like it is like the same character.
I don't think he really played Stacy. I think he was just they just know him because he's his face. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he played Stacy.
I think they said that he was supposed to be Stacy,
He was
but
supposed to be Stacy.
Yeah.
and it's just like it's tongue in cheek. Like if you don't know,
Yeah,
then
he wouldn't know.
yeah. Cause it's not like the other niggas show up be like, oh yeah, I got married.
Right. Yeah.
Man, you see Omar Epps just show up.
My nigga Rome. But man, like you like Stacy, bro. Like yo, that shit was dumb funny. When you said on the back, yo, you like Stacy, bro.
Fucking Tay Dick's like, yo, man, it's so crazy, dude. It's all jiggly, dude. The nigga vomited.
Yo, I think that's my second pick as a gangster. Even though we talking about gangster characters, and even though this wasn't a gangster film, but it's a day in the life, Stacy from the Wood was pretty gangster.
No, that's a
Hell
fact.
yeah.
That's a fact.
Ah, you touch my
He
sister.
was a gang. He was a blood.
I think she purdy. And then
Niggas like,
I think he was
nigga beat his ass, then kept it cool during the robbery.
word, and he made his man sit in the back because Big Mike held it down, all that crying. He said, "No, nigga, sit your ass in the back. Yo, Big Mike, come up front."
Once they got fucking stopped by the cops and just loosely escaped that shit. Like,
I'm just sad how his career went. Man.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
That nigga
bro.
was on lockdown. Yo, bro, he was getting tossed in there by some white
Pause.
nigga, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
that shit-
yo.
I'm telling you, it was tossing that nigga, man.
Yeah.
He was deep throating all that shit,
Hey.
bro.
Oh,
Deadass, bro.
yo.
Like, it was crazy.
He was on that T.S. Madison
Yeah,
shit.
like that role fucked him up. That role fucked him up bad.
Damn, dog. Niggas need to.
And I think he went to jail for, like, in real life. Bro.
Yeah, he did.
I got it.
Yeah, he went to jail in real life. Nah, but like yo, Stacy from the Wood is a dope character. He was a blood, had the red hat with the all black on and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just something about when you watch a gangster day in the life film, like a Friday or something like that, it's something about a Compton blood or a Compton Crip or whatever that adds like a cool, cause they first off they fly as hell, they got that lingo, they got that talk. It's like watching San Andreas in real life type shit.
It's culture, bro.
Word is culture, so like
They need to dig in to those years when there was basically like a label, and they was trying to get Bloods and Crips to bang on wax.
yo, my aunt had that cassette tape.
Yo, bro,
Bro,
they need to do like some type of movie or something. I think that shit would be fire, like a series.
Yeah, word.
That shit would be fire, bro. That is.
Word. Shout out to the West Coast, bro.
Yo, shout out to all the Bloods and the Crips on the West Coast.
Nah, that's a fact. As Wapping Hunter would say, on pow. That nigga whack a funny nigga. On pow.
Yo, if you hit him up, if I hit him up, I'll probably be with it.
Yo, bro, Get him locked in with us, bro. If he's not
So-
getting detained by like all the shit he aired out on Adam 22.
So my second one, I'm gonna get to now the Italians now. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go for my second. I'm gonna go with Lefty from Donnie Brasco.
Yeah.
Bro, Al Pacino, man.
That's that nigga, bro.
Like he was like I liked it because that was for me. That was like the first time not seeing like a total like mob or like don't give a fuck character. Like he was like actual like the day in the life of
Word.
a mobster. You know what I'm saying? A person
Yeah.
in mafia. So I really love that. There's so many scenes where like he just aced it. A scene where he was like trying to sell Donnie Brasco the watch.
Yeah.
That was like perfection. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So like I think for me, Lefty was like left more of a mark on me than the other people that I mentioned. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Lefty from Donnie Brasco.
It's a
Rest
big-
in peace.
Yo, rest in peace, Lefty, dog. All right. My next one is Jules from Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know, it's not like a movie presented in a way where you would pick up on him being a gangster. He's very much
He
a
is a
human.
gangster. He's a
No, he
henchman.
is, but it's just like, you know how the movie is done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, he's very much like a whole human being. But you know, he's just hyper aware of himself and like who he is in possession with the power of a gun.
Yeah.
And he does his job, and then he wrestles with his consciousness the entire time. But you know that fucking monologue quoting the Bible, Ezekiel 3:17.
Word.
That was brilliant.
Hell
I
yeah.
gotta give credit to you like that, like to have like this a different perspective like on like henchmen and stuff like that. Like that was brilliant.
Exactly. Describe what Marcellus Wallace looked like. Does he look like a bitch? Like, come on, son. The nigga tried to like dump the clip on this nigga.
That was thing.
Hell yeah.
And then him and I forgot his name, man.
John Travolta.
John Travolta. Him
Oh,
and
yeah.
John Travolta was like perfect. Like it was like the perfect.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
I think they need to do like more buddy films.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, that would be fire.
Hell yeah, man. Yo, shout out to the Goonies out there doing their thing for like the big bosses.
Yeah,
All
shout
the
out to
jewels in the
henchmen.
world, like
All the jewels of the world. Alright, so we're gonna go with a more typical choice now that should definitely be on this list. Rico from Paid in Full.
yeah.
I knew he was gonna pick it. That's why I didn't put a pick it because I knew he was gonna
Yeah,
pick it.
Rico from Paid in Full, like, you know what I mean, based off of a real character by the name of Alpo.
Wasn't that Cameron's first role?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
He did such a good job. Them niggas try to kill him. Like, you know how good of a fucking job you gotta be for niggas trying to kill you, bro?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
Bro, like, yo, niggas
Oh, yeah.
really thought he was Alpo,
Yeah.
bro. Like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a generation of kids who really honestly believe that that's Alpo. Like, you know what I mean? Yo.
Did
his
no
whole
research.
persona, like,
Word.
his attitude, his gravitas, he was fresh. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
Alpo ran into him. You know that, right?
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, Alpo ran into him.
Shot
He
niggas
did-
in the ass.
He said he did a decent job. An okay job. But,
Word,
he
yeah,
missed
like-
some things, but it was good.
And now that nigga Alpo, he's, you know, he's sleeping under some flowers somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah,
Listen, I have no. Whatever he said is on him, bro. This guy is crazy.
Don't worry, we're gonna give you his address so you can ride on this nigga.
Well, like, yo, this nigga forget that I live right there in the middle of
That's crazy.
They gonna see your face like, oh!
crazy. Anyway, yeah, Alpo, Cameron played an amazing role. I think they all did an amazing job, bro.
Word.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yo,
Hell
bro,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? And then, as my guy as my guy just said, for a first time acting role, Cameron did a damn good job as playing Alpo, bro. Like,
Word. He deserves a ghetto Oscar for that.
no funny shit. Like, if they had one for like best hood, like,
I'm surprised he didn't win like no BET award or no shit like that.
Word,
Yo,
yeah,
he
like some
shoulda got
urban
that.
festival, NAACP type shit. Like,
Word.
Nah, he did a phenomenal job.
Best supporting actor, like.
word. Shout out to Killer Kim and Mason. Them. It is what it is. All right, man. So Cutter, who you got?
All right, so we're going for the heavy hitters now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with my boy Nicky Santoro from Casino.
Oh yeah, hell
Listen,
yeah.
man. Listen, bro. Bro. If you want to see, listen, Joe Pesci got some classic roles, right?
Facts.
Don't get me wrong. But this one, as far as scene stiller, is Joe Pesci 100%.
Nah, definitely.
He got my favorite one was when he had the nigga. He took the nigga right and put him in a vice. We call it like a vice or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he got upset that after he told the dude like who it was, he was upset. He said, Charlie M, you made me kill that motherfucker. Bro, that was my favorite scene in that whole like movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, he stole the show. He was like ruthless. He was backstabbing, fucking other niggas' wives, his best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like he was wilding out. Like he was a cowboy. And like again, like I feel like the end of him was like perfection. It was
Hell
perfect.
yeah. Absolutely.
And, yeah. Out of all Joe Pesci's roles, I know Goodfellas like top one, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I feel like this one is a tiny bit better. Because he, not saying Robert De Niro didn't do a phenomenal job, but he shined in that movie. Like that was his movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was his movie.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in Goodfellas, I feel like he shined in a couple, but for the most part, everybody shined in that movie. But in this one, he was like number one for me.
Yeah. I distinctly remember when they're walking around with the cigarettes trying to talk so they can't have their lips being read.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that shit was fucking
that was
perfect.
Improvised, especially when the guy walked by him.
Yeah.
He was like, who's that? That was improvised. Like he did that on the spot.
That's crazy. Yo. Shout out to Joe Pesci. Never rap again. Ever. Dead ass. My next one is a little controversial, but it's Alonzo Harris from Training Day. Denzel Washington's character.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a gangster.
He was?
Yeah.
And then, like, he's also, like, based off a real person.
Yeah.
Yo, that nigga was going bananas. He had the hood on lock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And not...
Hood had him on lock.
Word.
No, the Russians, nigga, the
Russians had him on lock.
They tore his ass up, bro.
Nah, but, like... all the scenes this nigga stealing, like when he bum rushed the homeless nigga trying to rape the girl.
Word.
It's like, you told me to suck your what? You told me to suck your what?
And my friend, shout out to Kev, bro. He had like this dude had a weird sense of humor, man. Weird sense of humor. He wanted to do like a sketch of that, but it's weird, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, that's a little too dark. Niggas don't know when to turn the light on a little bit, bro. Niggas just be way too dark. So.
It was so crazy when he told me that shit, bro. Okay.
Word.
Have you seen when people be doing monologues from that film? But they do the monologue of the nigga talk about, have you ever had your shit pushed in? That should be weird. Like, why is that the one scene you want to get a monologue from?
I was gonna make that my ringtone one time. I was gonna make that like my text ringtone. I got my shit pushed in, bro, big time. I was gonna make that my every time I get a text.
He's like, yeah, man.
but Denzel Washington in that film, man, like
what?
For me, it was so genius because just like the way he manipulated the role, like it reminded me of Robert De Niro in Kills of the Flower Moon, what he just did with that role a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just the way he went like to the moon with that film, with that like acting, bro.
Hell yeah, the shootout at Macy Gray's house, bro.
Yeah, that was good.
That was crazy.
And he just makes everything look cool.
Everything
Being
that
a villain
Denzel
look
does,
cool.
bro.
You know how
Exactly.
many people started wearing kufis after that role,
Bro,
bro?
niggas
Word.
was rocking kufis on 125th Street. Like, I remember after that film came out, we had a kufi man, bro.
Yes, they was
Yeah.
wearing kufi. They was wearing a neck. I remember that shit.
Niggas was
Bro.
rocking kufis
Them
with
bullshit ass
do-rags.
kufis too.
Word.
It was big as that. Big as that shit, bro. Big ass fucking kufis like that, bro. I was like, that ain't no fucking kufi, you idiot.
Nigga, that's a chef hat, nigga.
It
Walk
looks
around
so
Islamic
stupid.
chef hats on.
Oh god.
Oh,
But
shit.
yeah, bro, when that film came out, bro, there was the leather coats, the kufi, everything, bro. They
That was the wave.
Nah, definitely.
Yo, shout out to that crooked cop ass nigga, cause like you was keeping it real, for real, for real.
The only person that sucked at that movie was Dr. Dre, man. He was terrible.
Oh yeah, that's cause he's not an actor. He a Cali nigga. He a Compton nigga that be playing disco music.
Oh, hold on.
That's what Easy told all us, and we saw the photos, nigga.
My favorite California gangster, since it's back on me, is it?
Yeah.
Bro, Snoop Dogg character from the movie with Tyrese.
Oh,
that
baby
couple,
boy.
oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Jody, is that you?
Yo.
Hey, Jody, is that you? I hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my son. Yo, that nigga Rodney is crazy.
Nah, when he did the line, it was like, you be riding on the bikes, living at your mama house like a little ass boy?
Word.
Nigga, you a bitch! Yo, I swear to God, I just wouldn't be calling everybody that just because of the way he delivered that.
My friend actually did like a prank call. He said that. He said that to my friend.
When the nigga Snoop had the hair done curly, he's sitting in the car looking at the nigga like, and he drove off his shit. I'm like,
Yes.
this nigga Snoop is an icon, bro.
Hell yeah.
Nah, but then, you know what I mean? He went out the way he went out. Bop, bop.
He said, do it, motherfucker. I'm already dead anyway. The only thing I haven't seen is Jesus. And nigga, oh my goodness, came up out of nowhere. Said,
He lit
that nigga out like a Christmas
Snoop
tree.
down, I can't even front. Yo, that's my other favorite scene in that movie. That nigga Jody went to the house after he got fucked up. All right, what happened to you? I got jumped.
Muscle.
Bust some little niggas.
The little niggas.
Go get my gun.
We gotta get shout out to him too, because he was good too.
Yeah, man. Yo.
Chin up, chin up, chin up. Yeah, I like this little nigga.
He got heart.
Yeah, yo, he got heart. I ain't gonna knock him out. He rest of you mark ass niggas.
Well, I'll beat your ass.
Bro,
Nigga pulled the belt.
Dog shit out that nigga, bro. He beat that nigga like he had all F's on his report card, bro. Like he beat that nigga. Even Tyrese was like, turned his head a little bit. You said,
Yo,
look at that shit.
I wish niggas got their ass beat like that nowadays.
Hell yeah.
Bro, it'll be a lot less YNs. And yo, bro, we need fathers. We need the Pootie Tang fathers to come back and belt the ass for real, bro.
Word.
Booty tank fathers.
We need the Pootie Tang fathers.
Make sure you get like yourself a nice, inexpensive belt and just like wrap it one good time around the fist. I promise you.
Bro, there's a belt made on 125th Street. Belts is $5, gang.
Yo, we about to start bringing Spanx back to all of you niggas. You heard?
Nah,
Pause.
but look, it's crazy though, cause like you go to spank your kid now, he might run the fade with you, like you one of the homies and shit.
Oh nah, if my kid try to run the fade with me, he's getting clocked.
Bro, if my kid try to run the fade with me, he getting gated. He getting gated right there in the middle of the room in front of his mom.
At least like give him a chance. Like either you gonna leave on your feet or you gonna leave on your back.
Bro,
Choose one.
I'm gonna make him do the gated dance first, so I got a reason. You seen the movie, now do the dance. Pow!
I like now they on Instagram or whatever, they doing like the Drew Hill dance.
Oh yeah, do the Drew Hills.
Yeah, I need 1,000 Drew Hills, nigga.
I'm weak, bro.
Them little niggas calf muscles gonna be strong as hell next September, bro.
Hell yeah, have amazing cardio too.
Hell yeah.
So
Yeah.
my next gangster is no other than who I thought like stole the show in that film was Jimmy Conway from Goodfellas.
Yeah, of course.
Man.
Absolutely. De Niro was killing it.
Yeah, he was killing it.
He played the perfect snake, bro.
Yes.
Bro, the backdoor Joe Pesci, oh
Yes.
my God, bro. That probably had like been the greatest backdooring pause ever done in movie history, bro.
You said the back door?
He didn't backdoor him. He didn't know that was gonna happen.
Nah, he knew. Wait.
No, he didn't.
He ain't know he was gonna get popped.
No, they knew he was gonna get made. They didn't know that was just a front to get him set up.
He didn't know. Because why would he, bro, that was his ticket in getting into the mob.
Because he was the only one that was fully Italian.
That was fully Italian.
Oh, right.
Now my favorite backdoor was when Henry's wife came to go see him.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking scary, my nigga. I don't know. When I was a kid watching that shit was scary as fuck, bro. When I saw them two niggas in the back, I was like, what? What is going on right now, bro? I couldn't comprehend.
Yo.
All I knew was that, yo, bro, this don't look right. This don't seem right.
Yo,
They just stopped there and it's like, shh. And she looked and it's just dark and it's just like.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, yo, this dude was ruthless, bro. He was killing everybody.
Hell yeah.
And you wouldn't know. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a big fact.
So yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Robert De Niro for that role, man, because he aced that shit, bro.
Word.
Hell yeah. For my number 5, we're going to teeter the line of the real world and, fictional world is, 50. Yo, shout out to 50. Not the one that's dead, but like the one that we know.
Curtis Jackson.
Curtis. Yeah.
Yo.
That's a gangster nigga, like, through and through.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
50, I would say 50 Cent is by far hip hop's first bad guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he enjoys being a supervillain. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, there's no heroes around. This nigga's a villain. Every chance he gets to be a bad guy, son, and just to say some fucked up shit, 50 gonna say it. And guess what? I'm gonna show you how pussy the industry is, bro. If it was anybody else, they'll be on that nigga head top, bro. Cause if it was anybody else saying half the shit 50 Cent say, that nigga, mad rappers would be speaking against it, but because it's 50, niggas know better, bro.
That's a fact. And they were shutting the fuck up.
And niggas are getting in the comments and laugh over this nigga 50 crazy, but knowing damn well he wrong as fuck for half the shit he be saying. But they won't dare challenge it.
Yeah, bro. That goes to show you, bro. You don't mess with niggas from New York, bro.
Exactly.
Grimy, my nigga. Like, grimy.
And
like
that 50 Cent the worst kind of nigga, because he
I know, like every New York nigga I know, my family is grimy, bro.
And that
That's
50
a fact.
Cent the worst kind of dude, because he understands the power of the internet.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Bro, son, being that kind of person and understanding the power of the internet is a very dangerous combination, bro.
Yeah.
Word, yo.
And every single New York aspect of a nigga is Italians.
Mm-hmm.
Every single aspect of New York is fucking grimy. It's such a grimy nigga, bro.
Yo, shout out to 50, because that man is a fucking black excellence right there. We need more niggas like that.
Yeah, he's definitely New York roads.
Punch niggas around real quick and make some money. Type shit,
And it's like now he don't give a fuck at all.
Oh yeah.
Bro, 50, I honestly believe 50 might be the first rapper who can't get canceled.
Oh yeah, he can't.
He's not.
Because you expect 50, his whole persona is such centered around being a bad guy. It's almost expected when something bad happens to somebody, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Now, unless he occupied with something else, or he probably got the drop of info or like, yo, like I'm gonna chill on this because I can't speak on that. You know he gonna speak on it, bro.
Exactly.
So like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think there's ever been a time where like something has happened and 50 hasn't spoke bad on it. Especially if it's coming from somebody he don't fuck with to begin with.
Exactly.
Like bro, if something bad happens to anybody that Ja Rule in the ink, you know. Like sometimes I look, whenever I see Ja Rule in the tabloids, I look for 50 Cent, bro. I'm like, oh yes, 50 gonna have a field day with this, bro.
Nah, I'm with you on that, bro. 50 Cent was like a father figure to me, man.
Yo, bro.
I'm dead ass. I don't know why y'all shaking your head.
Goes to the fucking
Get rich or die glazing. This nigga
Not-
crazy.
I'm dead ass. You know, I had to deal with my own absentee parenting. You get what you get. That's not funny, my nigga. You think it's cool that a nigga...
Get rich on B Street.
Yo, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Get rich on... Yo, that was fire, bro.
Get rich on B
Street.
G-Unit. That's some funny ass shit.
Yo, you should make that though. That ass,
He gets shot while he pop locking 9 times. Pow, 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 pow. Every time he gets shot, pow, 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 pow.
You know you're wrong for that, because one of the dancers in that movie did get shot. There's a nigga that was walking across the street pop locking, he got shot.
Yo, I'm gonna just tell y'all something. There's been a distinctive history, bro. Do not pop lock in your movies or you will die. There's like a definitive, like, bro, Shorty from Friday the 13th,
yeah.
Pop locking,
died
by Jason. Money Hair, pop locking across the street, died. My nigga, Lil Saint, he did that little move, he died. So if you want to live in a movie, don't pop lock, bro. That's just a rule, bro.
Yo, that should be like...
chest compression, you out of here, bro.
Yo, you ever saw that video when Lil Saint dies, right? Lil Saint dies, and Professor Ogilvy nigga comes to explain what happened, and then the beef goes, when he starts talking, it gets dubbed to the Lil Durk verse. He said,
He'll still be alive if somebody
he's
gas
still alive
him.
right now, niggas ain't got it up. That can't be weak, bro. That's hilarious. Yo, shout out to Lil Durk. For me, that is probably one of the most coldest lines for me in hip hop history, bro.
Yeah.
He said he would still be alive right now if you niggas didn't gas him up. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy line.
Word. Free Durk, yo.
Yo, free Durk, man.
Word. Free Durk and free Tory too. Like, fuck it. I'ma say it.
Free all the guys.
You went, right?
Yeah, I just did 50, bro.
Alright, bet. So we can't talk about movie gangsters without mentioning the OG movie gangster of them all. The greatest drug dealer in cinema history, Scarface.
Heat right there.
I mean,
Heat
like,
right there.
Come on, bro. You cannot talk about Scarface. Come on, man. You can't, bro. You cannot talk about...
Do you place Al Pacino in your top 5?
What, actors?
Actors of all time? Greatest actors of all time?
Of course I'm gonna put him there, like, but not before Jamie Foxx.
I knew you think about the nigga
that
again.
Was crazy, bro. But anyway, go ahead. That was crazy.
I'm fucking weak. I'm absolutely weak.
Nah, because I was just thinking about it just now. I was like, yo, bro, like, I feel like low-key like Al Pacino, he gets kind of like thing. Because we always talk about Denzel Washington, Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I will say this, like, if they did like a definitive list of like top 5 greatest actors in cinema history, he's definitely in the top 5, bro.
Yeah, he has to be. He has to be top 5.
He has to be top 5, bro.
That nigga's the GOAT.
Bro, Al Pacino is just like, bro, this nigga's been a gangster. He's played Satan, bro. Like,
He's played a cop a bunch of times. He's played a lawyer, a biker. Like, this dude has fucking range. Hollywood need to learn to put respect on niggas' names. Al Pacino is that nigga, son.
And just Because I know I'm not going to be able to go again. I'm going to do an honorable mention.
All right.
Minus the snitching, New Jack City, Nino Brown.
Yo, bro.
Gangsta.
Why would you mention that nigga, man?
Even though he told on them peoples.
He did worse than that. He was shielded from a fucking little girl, bro. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He is a piece of shit, but like
Shout out to Wesley Snipes though.
he
He
had
did an excellent job.
Oh,
like,
hell
he
yeah.
had it the way he had it though. Like he had homies sticking out the street.
He was
like,
cold-blooded as fuck.
He fucked
His man's girl. Yeah.
Can't do that bitch.
Yo, I swear, pouring champagne on the back of somebody's head is like a bucket list thing to do out of disrespect, bro.
The dog scene is classic.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Sit your $4 ass down before I make change.
But going back to Al Pacino, Scarface, I like the progression.
Word, yeah, because you saw him.
So, yeah, it was intense.
Yo, you seen him from the trenches, a dishwasher.
Yeah, then he just gradually just get up. And I thought it was like a smooth progression.
And then they asked him, like, yo, what you want out of it? He said, everything, Chico. He want everything. Like, he want everything, bro. And that's how I be feeling sometimes. They be like, T, what you want off this film shit? Everything, my nigga.
Bro, that movie influenced every New York rapper and drug dealer.
Facts.
Oh, word.
Like,
Yo, he was a hero.
Everybody wanted to move.
Nigga said he's a hero.
He is a hero. And the funny thing is, it's like, it's a remake.
It is. That's the funny part. It's a remake. That's the crazy part.
The original one was from like 1931, and it like was part of the reason why there even is like a rating system for films, because it was so violent back then.
Yo,
It's a really well done film too.
Perfect ending.
Right.
Perfect ending, bro.
Except the drive-bys, man.
I mean, I already gave my honorable mention, but I definitely had somebody else on my list too. But like he's not a typical gangster in the sense, but just his aura and the way he commanded shit made him gangster.
Who?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader?
Darth Gangster.
You call him kind of like a future gangster.
Intergalactic gangster.
Yo, the intergalactic gangster.
Son had his own music. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, hell yeah. He's definitely a gangster.
Bro, one of my favorite scenes was Darth Vader was talking to I forgot the nigga name, but like he was talking like the nigga went to Darth Vader's crib, and then right he was talking. He was like, I want the machine built and stuff like that. And then right the nigga was so happy to be in charge, and then all you see is the nigga start choking. He said, and then he fell to his knees. Then he turned around and Darth Vader said, don't choke on your aspirations. And then just walked over.
I remember that was like in Rogue One, right?
Yeah, in Rogue One. I was like, yo, that's cold. So I was like, that's hard.
That shit was fucking funny as fuck.
Carrick, do not choke on your aspirations. I was like, yo, that's hard. I was saying that to niggas. Don't choke on your aspirations, nigga.
Word. Big facts.
Well, my last one for me is Sonny Corleone from Godfather 2.
Yes, absolutely.
Shout out to my man James Caan, right?
Yeah, James Caan was.
Caan, James.
I think
Shout out to his son, bro. His son, you know his son was in a group with Alchemist, right?
Yeah, his son could rap. Yeah.
Are he dead ass?
Yeah, his son could rap.
Holy shit.
With Alchemist, yo, bro. James Caan's son tore Alchemist up in that rap, bro. When he was younger, he tore that nigga up, bro. That ass.
He rapped better than Tom Hanks' son?
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Definitely. Tom Hardy raps more fire than Tom Hanks' son.
Oh, yeah.
I fuck with Tom Hanks' son.
Nah, Tom Hardy a nigga.
Nah, but like
He a field nigga too.
I can't even front, bro. Like I don't recall how I came across it, but I came across some old Tom Hardy shit when he was rapping. He had like a little accent, but he was flowing on that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh no, this shit fake hard.
That's a fact. Yeah, Tom Hardy dead ass is a field nigga for real.
Yo, bro. Anyway, this guy's crazy.
Leave it alone, Measy, man. I swear to God, man.
My favorite scene from Sonny Corleone was when he beat the dog shit out of his sister's husband.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, in the street.
Dog shit out that nigga, man.
Nigga hit him with the garbage can. He bit his fingers. He's stomping that nigga in public.
Beat that.
Son,
Bro,
that's how you commit an assault charge right there.
they finished that nigga though, bro. I ain't gonna
No Mortal Kombat, too.
They finished him, son. He got aired out.
Word, son. That was how you beat a nigga ass. Like, dead
I'ma
ass.
come clean. If I'm going to get an assault charge and I'm going to go to jail, that's how I want to beat a nigga ass. I want you to remember me, bro. I want you to watch somebody else get beat up and be like, damn, that nigga Titus beat me up just like that.
He fixed that nigga though.
And that almost happened to somebody in the movie theater.
Oh, word.
Yo, bro, he left that nigga by the fire hydrant, bro. Like,
Yeah.
He dogged that nigga.
My nigga Long Meezy saved somebody's life, bro. Like, solid nigga, bro.
Yo, I wish y'all were there, because this nigga almost got fucking flatlined on 42nd Street.
In front of a girl, too, but
Word.
I would have probably felt bad, too. But then I probably would have took the train ride home. Man, fuck that nigga.
That nigga was about to be eating his teeth.
Bro, that nigga Long Meezy, glasses fogged up. Not here, Titus. Not here.
Oh, man. That was one.
Good times.
Big facts,
So,
man.
do y'all want to get into top gangster movies or top gangster deaths?
Top gangster deaths. I'll go first.
Yeah.
Top gangster death. I already said him already. Nino Brown when he got clipped at the courthouse. Probably like one of the greatest scenes of a gangster death. Just to have the song play. Imagine getting shot and then you hear is, don't wake me, I'm dreaming. William starts singing.
It was refreshing.
Hell yeah, that shit funny as hell.
Satisfying death.
Hell yeah, man.
It's bigger than Nino Brown, baby.
That was...
You want to go next?
No, I'm looking up my thing, because I know which one I want to do, but I can't remember the nigga's name.
So, I have three. I only have three. I'm gonna start with Lefty again.
Yeah, Lefty.
Yeah.
Lefty.
He didn't really die. Scene at the end where, he's like they called him.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He puts his wallet away, puts his money away, gives his. I just thought it was like a. It was sad, but it was respectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like a respectful little ending. Like he knows this is it.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
I like those deaths like that too in cinema
Yeah.
too. Like, yo, take off your chain.
Yeah,
Look at
take
the
the
nigga,
chain.
look at the nigga in the face. Like, yeah, I know what you about
Yeah.
to do. Yeah,
And
nigga.
he's talking to his wife and like, he's lying to her and stuff like that. But I think that was like the only sad part. But for the most part, it was just like very like it's like that's over for me, bro.
Right.
Just had this nigga like, and I think the boss died too, right? Didn't the boss get? No, I don't think the boss get killed.
No, I don't think the boss got
The boss
killed.
didn't get killed, but yeah, it was good. It was a nice little.
That's a fact. I'm gonna bring it back to Goodfellas. The death of Billy Bats. Niggas was getting poked up. Nigga got punched out. Got stomped out. The nigga was eating the gun.
Word.
Was alive in the trunk the entire time when it went to Joe Pesci's mom's house and ate. And he was like, I'm gonna take this knife with me, mom. I'll be right back.
Yo, son. Tore that nigga up in that trunk, bro.
What? They stabbed him some more. And
His
then
mother had a patent.
yeah, the dogs. So this dog goes this way, the dog goes that way.
Right?
And this guy's looking forward like, what the hell? Wait, he has silver hair just like, oh! Yo, as soon as they started making funny Billy Bats with the nigga in the painting, I was weak. He's like, it looks just like him if he had a beard.
But you gotta mention how he got put in that trunk. Nigga was a fucking asshole.
Oh yeah, because he said he finally gets home from being locked up, right? And he talks about how Joe Pesci's character was shining shoes.
Word.
And he's like, maybe you haven't heard, but I don't do that anymore. And he's like, I'm just busting your balls. Now get you your fucking shine box.
Word.
Yo, the way they paced that was like perfect.
Word.
Hell yeah.
He said, man, if I wanted to tell you, man, if I wanted to disrespect, I'd tell you to get your fucking shine box. Now get your fucking shine box.
Yo, I was weak when they did that. And like Robert De Niro was dead doing his regular like sarcastic tone with them. And then the nigga snuck up and was beating the fucking shit out of him. Nigga smacked him in the face with a gun. Like, that's some real fucked
And
up
it
shit.
went off too.
Word.
It
Yeah.
went off. That was incredible.
That was a great scene, man.
And then they poked him
Life, I wanted to be a
gangster.
I have to
Yo.
go home and watch that tonight, gang.
Yeah,
I might
that's
even
a
go
classic.
front.
That's a
I might have to
classic,
go home and
bro.
watch the Goodfellas tonight.
One of the reasons why I decided to choose this topic for today's episode was because that movie was playing at IFC on 140 West 4th.
Word, IFC. Shout out to IFC, bro. They be having a lot of good independent joints. They do a lot of releases and shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's a good experience. So if y'all down here by the West 4th area, like seeing independent movies or seeing old shit that's just as old as your grandmama, IFC.
That's a fact. You know, I'm not going to say anything specific about my age, but the fun fact with me in that movie is my mom's water broke to that movie. So I got a birth movie, son.
So this nigga's about 50 years old. He older than me. Nah, nigga 50 years old.
But it's just like, you know, that same line, like, ever since I could remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. That always resonated with me, and it's just like, that's exactly why, bro.
This guy, he always.
Real shit.
My nigga could be a gangster. Like, yo, Long Meezy could be a gangster. A weird dressing gangster, but gangster loving, like, yo, bro, he needs a way to deflect the police. So when the police come, this nigga dressed too weird to do the crimes that he committed.
An artistic gangster.
Right there, man. I know his sense of humor. Guy is twisted.
I'm twisted, but
Bro,
that's what
he's
you...
demented. I met Marshall saying the most demented shit in DFA, bro. And I just had to look at this nigga like, who is this nigga? Like, bro, I met Marshall when he was uttering the most demented shit, bro. He was talking about, he was talking about like castrations. And then I just looked at the nigga. Then I see a nigga with a gold fro, looking like a golden lord. That's when he had the gold fro, my nigga. I was like, wait, castration. Then I look, and I see a weird dressing nigga with a gold fro. And guess what? We've been friends ever since, though. This been my brother ever since.
Too, right?
Nah, those are fake.
Oh, okay.
Yo, that been my nigga ever since, bro. I looked down, sort of fit. I was like, I can't bring him to the hood, but he could be my man's here, though. Like, you know what I mean? Real
Facts.
nigga shit.
Plus, I was talking more demented shit earlier today. I'll explain off camera.
Word.
Cutter was upset.
So my next Gangsta death was City of Gods, where the main character, brother Shaggy,
Oh,
got
yeah.
killed by the police.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy. Damn.
It was, bro, that shit was so cinematic. Like the way he was running away from the gunshots, I think that shit was.
City of Gods is a crazy movie too, man.
It's a crazy movie, but it's beautifully shot.
Nah, definitely.
Like
all the colors
Oh, yeah.
pop.
yeah,
like everything.
Exactly.
This is so, bro, like
It
that's
almost look like a comic book.
kind of,
Yeah.
yeah. Like it just like what that movie actually meant for me was like just like having I know they was having so much fun just making that movie, bro.
Definitely. They
You know
have
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Of
Like,
course.
But yeah, him getting shot and him passing through the houses and stuff like that, and like that. I want to know how they did that. To be honest with you, it's like because that movie was like cheaply made, right? Like,
Yeah,
it was, like,
Yeah.
not much money for that
definitely
movie.
good independent movie.
So they must
independent budgets.
They must have maybe built a little machine. I don't know what the hell they did, bro. They probably was like driving or something. Maybe like driving, I guess. I don't know.
It could have had like a crane or something to get it
crane or
rented.
something like that. Yeah, but that was like beautifully shot. That's like one of my favorite like shots in the movie.
Word, man. Next to the shot where the nigga had the gun as a child and you see him grow up with the gun booming niggas.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite shot too.
Yo, that was my Facebook wallpaper for like a minute. Just him holding the
Word, yeah.
barrel.
That's iconic, bro.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. It's like a common shot.
So you did 3, right?
I did 2.
Oh, so you gonna do your third, or we
Third
just
one?
gonna
I
go
did-
pro
I
one?
did- Oh, you want to go to the next topic?
No.
No.
I thought we was gonna go around.
Oh yeah. All right, but Scarface death, bro.
Yeah, Scarface.
Oh, of course.
Stuff is good.
That nigga was getting lit up.
That nigga, son, they came for Tony at the Palace, bro. And he was letting shit go, bro.
Word.
Went out certified, bro. Like, if I was living that life, that's the way I would want to go. Fuck, 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 fuck.
And got dropped by the fake Terminator.
Word. Nigga, fuck, fuck, fuck.
I can imagine just being a kid watching that movie and just seeing a bunch of explosions and shooting and killing. Like,
Word,
like,
niggas shoulders.
Yeah, it was a bad. Yeah. And he's so coked up, like he's just taking that shit. Like, he was taking that shit, like,
Yo,
nigga was Jones and getting shot.
Growing up, I used to be dying laughing as a kid because I don't know what it was when I used to see a stuntman get shot. Like, who shakes their shoulders like that?
Right.
Ready to see Street Kids with Terry Crews?
Oh, they tore that nigga up.
Yo, bro, they tore that yo, bro. He was making noise, my nigga. They was tearing him up, man. That was crazy.
Oh my god.
Terry Crews, big ass shit.
They was tearing that nigga up. He was working out. He was working out while he was getting killed.
Oh man, that's hilarious. But
Nigga,
like,
nigga had
Scarface.
Parkinson's and fast forward.
Oh man. Son.
I think the funniest one, like that was Alonzo death. Like, I think that was the funniest one.
Oh,
Nah, that's on my list. Yo, when he got shot, he's like, he slid down the car. It was just like,
And then they stopped and started laughing at him and then tore him up again. Nigga trying to hit his keys. Like, that was some good acting, man.
Word, yo, that was fucking amazing. Niggas really need to get shower posse like that more often.
Do you want to go? Do you want to go against this? You know, kind of railroad you?
No, you're good. Yeah, I can go. New Jack City, obviously. How fucking Nino Brown fell down the stairs at the courthouse.
bro, nigga fell down the stairs. Immediately after that, Christopher Williams started playing. Don't wake me, I'm dreaming. Yeah, that's some funny shit. Nigga get popped, you get a light skinned R&B nigga at the end of your movie. Don't wake me.
And the nigga is floating down the stairs.
Yo, that old nigga sad. Fuck, that nigga said, ugh. Christopher Williams started playing. Quincy's dad started playing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So, my next one, I'm gonna go with Carlito's Way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That one, oh my god! And I just like how the narration came in. Sorry, boys. Like that monologue was perfect.
Hell yeah.
And then the camera like was kind of like this, like basically going upside down as he's talking. It was perfect.
Yeah, you see.
And then it ended with his girl dancing, dancing in the thing. That shit was perfect, bro. Like a perfect ending, bro.
That's a fact. That's a big fact. A shout out to that nigga, man. Cadillac Records. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that's basically the origin of rock and roll and blues music at a certain point in time. But there's this character named Little Walter.
Yeah, when my nigga Lil Walter died, that shit was crazy.
Not even how he died, how he killed a nigga.
Yeah.
The nigga was impersonating him, and he said, "Say, man, which one of you motherfuckers is Lil Walter?" He said, "I am, fool." All right. Nigga turned around, started walking, pulled the fucking revolver out and boomed that nigga, then looked at him and got back in the car.
That was dead ass like an anime scene.
Word.
Like, it reminded me of the anime fucking scene.
Hell yeah.
Niggas is Lil Walter. Okay.
And just walked away. Yo, like that scene changed my life.
Oh my god.
Like I legit wanted to grow up to be just like that.
Yo, bro.
You wanted to be a Lil Walter?
Hell yeah. Pull out the harmonica, kill the stage,
Bro,
and pull out the swammy and kill a nigga.
Stink, gold tooth,
Word.
You just drink liquor. That's what you want to be.
Hell yeah, that's life right there, bro.
You take me more as a Jimi Hendrix kind of person.
Yeah,
Amazing.
exactly.
I mean, I'll do that too, but it's just like niggas gotta get violent sometimes, B,
Bro,
and that's
I'd rather
real
have
shit.
hoes like Hendrix.
Hell, bro.
Nah, I'd rather have my money.
The nigga made his guitar cry, bro.
I
Made
don't
his
care about
guitar
making guitars
bro.
cry, like making money fly in my pockets, bro. You gotta learn to up the burn up at niggas and, you know, make them empty their pockets and then.
My nigga Lil Meezy say you gotta up the switch on a nigga sometime.
Word.
You gotta switch a nigga down.
Facts. You gotta dump the mag, B.
That's hilarious.
But just don't get caught in New York. Your ass will be doing 8.
A word. That's why we always, you know, you wear the gloves. Make sure you get all the gunpowder residue off. Throw the gloves away.
Because we could talk about this shit this episode. Because we talking about gangsta niggas.
Exactly.
That's hilarious. So my last one
Yeah.
is actually a TV show. It's not really a movie. Sorry.
They're good.
My last one, because this one is like really good, is with Big Pussy. He got killed by Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
That was like an event.
Yo,
I feel like when I wasn't there, but I feel like when I first came on, like that was like crazy.
Of course,
That was
man.
crazy.
I mean, like,
goated.
you talking about gangster shows, like, I would say Sopranos might be the greatest gangster show ever.
I think Soprano is the greatest show of all time. Greatest TV show of all time.
That's a very interesting statement to make.
It's better than anything Marvel
Because
put
that's
out.
like that show, as far as like Italian movies go, that was the most eccentric show I've ever seen.
Word.
Like
Agreed.
yeah, like it was crazy. Like it was a certain thing, like the dream sequences. Like
Word.
I still don't understand them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't fucking understand them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was so nuanced.
Exactly.
You know, and I just like the fact that throughout time they mentioned events that was going on in the real world. Not saying The Wire didn't. The Wire is its own entity.
Exactly.
But like they introduced a bunch of shit like to me. You know what I'm saying? And,
Facts. Yo.
and Tony Soprano and James Gandolfini.
Yeah.
Like he took that, the way he took that character and like, again, character development, his progression, you know what I'm saying, from to like a mid 40s, I don't know, it was like late 30s to like an older man.
Word.
Yeah.
It was like perfect, bro.
Exactly.
It was perfect, bro. Like perfect.
No.
So, but yeah, like that big pussy scene when they gather around to drink, and he's talking about how he had this girl jerk him under the table, and then Tony asks him, "Does she even exist?" And the look on his face, bro, like was just like, it's just like, damn, bro, like you really disappointed me. You know what I'm saying? Even with that little, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it's the way they just gathered up at him because they didn't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know who did it. It was Tony Cicero character.
Yeah.
Paulie. That was the first time I saw him serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, yo, it was.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the first time I was like, damn, I really gotta kill this nigga, man. Like, I don't wanna kill this nigga, man. It's my boy, bro. And he just got him. Do that nigga. And then after they killed him, like, you see Tony's, like, Paulie's face, like, he's not playing at all. Like, his face is just numb. You know what I'm saying? After, like, it traumatized them a little bit.
Of course.
When you gotta kill somebody you love,
bro.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
a fact, man.
And then afterwards, like, before he died, Tony's having a dream, and he sees the cold fish. The cold fish, he's talking to the cold fish is basically Big Pussy.
Yeah.
It was ill, bro. And then the episode itself is crazy, cause Tony's sick. He gets sick. Like so much shit is happening. Like it's like you saw The Sopranos?
I still haven't seen it, but I know I need to see it, bro. Cause like that shit is legit. Like that's culture right there.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
There needs to be more people like The Sopranos. There needs to be more people who understand that lifestyle and can appreciate it and bring that shit back. You know what I'm saying?
I can't. I don't trust you when you talking, bro. I don't trust you. Bro.
Why don't you trust me, bro?
Because I don't know if you're trolling or not, bro.
I'm dead ass.
I don't know, bro. You got it. I don't know. You trolling, bro.
How am I trolling, bro?
Because I know a troll. You know what I'm saying? I'm a troll, so I know a troll when I see one.
Why am I trolling?
Because I don't. The way you talking, I think.
Bro, I'm dead ass, Cutter.
Okay.
We need to make sure like that kind of culture survives because like niggas out here is like they soft.
No,
they weird.
This guy's bugging out, man. You want to bring back Italian mafia culture?
Fuck yeah.
So people get wrapped up in a fucking
and left on 145th Street with their feet hanging out the garbage can.
That's what you want?
Big facts.
Bro.
That's how we did it back in my day.
That shit was crazy. I'll never forget that news article, bro. Long cut of butter. Don't leave that man hanging. He wanted to.
Nah, I didn't see him.
Thank you.
Nah, but like, yo, this was the most gangsters episode ever, bro. So like, we got a third topic, right?
Yeah.
I have one more.
But we have gangster movies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My final death is Above the Rim.
Birdie
was, like
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans backed it out the backpack after, getting curved the entire film.
Getting played, getting talked down crazy.
And then they get slow motion dying. What about Flip?
Yo, Flip was fucking.
See what happened to Flip.
Yo, yo, that was the best death. Like, ever since, I really wanted to learn how to hold the ox like that, bro, just in case.
There's a particular way that you hold it, because my aunt.
Oh, she know how to do it?
Yeah, like, not my Aunt Gloria, like my Aunt Jackie, like, you know what I mean? Like my most gangster aunt. Like, we want to talk about gangster niggas, my aunt been a... I see my Aunt Jackie give somebody the smiley face.
Bro.
She came down, whoop, whoop, like, you know what I mean?
If you owe $150, you gonna pay that $150 type shit, you know? What the Rex say? If you old enough to cross the street, you old enough to get hit, right? That's just what it is. Niggas gotta get sliced.
Was that Rikers Island documentary back in the day.
Scarface for life?
Son, that shit scared the fuck out of me, man.
Yo, I remember I had that shit on DVD, so me and my cousins was watching that shit. Nigga, Scarface for life. Nigga said, man, they ain't in this bitch handing out shanks like pancakes.
That shit. I saw that shit in a barbershop one day, man. I was like, yo.
Bro, Scarface for life. On the cover, got a nigga face open.
Yeah, his face is wide open, bro.
That's a fact.
And then unless you really like, and it's so crazy, most people when they get cut don't even know that they cut.
Yeah.
And then they move, then they face just open up like a Ziploc bag, like the mouth of a Ziploc bag.
Exactly.
It's crazy. Like.
Should be flapping around, look like you holding a puppet, and it broke.
Son,
shit is crazy.
Nah, but yeah, so
Now we talk about the movies.
Now we're gonna talk about the movies. So
yeah.
Since the dawn of cinema, there's a particular genre that has inspired a generation of musicians, people, rappers have gotten a name based off of these characters.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to talk about gangster movies. Like, you know what I mean? Gangster movies, a very profitable genre, if I may.
Yeah, absolutely.
The right gangster movie.
Yeah, there's some duds.
Word.
Oh, that's a big fact.
So, I'm going to say one of my favorite gangster movies of all time. Forgot the name. Johnny Depp is in it. Iceman, something?
I think it's Blow.
Blow?
No, not Blow. Damn.
Because the only thing I think of is Iceman Cometh.
The serial killer?
Yeah.
Johnny, I don't think Johnny Depp's in it. Someone else, I think it's...
It's like an Irish mob movie.
I know what you're talking about. About the Russian hitman who worked for the Russian the serial killer worked for the mob.
Was it Tom Cruise?
No.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Michael Shannon.
Oh, yeah, Michael
Ray
Shannon.
Liotta.
What's that drink called?
Iceman.
Yeah, Iceman.
Okay.
Iceman, yeah.
Now that's a gangster movie. Like,
Yeah,
you know
that's-
what I
yeah.
mean?
Through and through.
That was a really that was a good movie. I liked with that movie. I liked what's that nigga name, man? Chris Evans' character. I liked his character.
Yeah.
He would kill people and put them in the trunk. But he
Word.
put them in his ice cream, like his ice storage.
Yeah. Get whole new flavors in niggas.
Yeah. And it was kind of like weird seeing him because he usually played in like goody cop.
Word, yeah, like,
Yeah.
man, he playing Captain America, All American,
This
them
nigga
niggas.
Word.
This nigga's a fucking serial killer.
Word.
Hiding people in his fucking storage.
That's the right kind of role for that nigga. Because you'd never see it coming. But it's good to challenge people's expectations because when you have like the quote unquote pretty boy pause,
Yeah.
you just get typecast like that. Zac Efron was in that same position until they finally let him play what's his face, the serial killer.
Yeah, I forgot that nigga name.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah, Ted Bundy. When he was being Ted Bundy's goofy ass, and it's just like, you know, that's that kind of role to really show that you got range. Because it's like it's not hard playing a nigga that people like want to be around for shallow reasons.
I got the movie I was talking about with Johnny Depp, Black Mass.
Black Mask. Okay.
You like that movie?
Yeah, it's called Black Mass, not Mask.
Mask. Okay.
That's it.
I'm gonna look for that.
You go first. You want to go next?
I'm gonna go next. Godfather 2.
Oh yeah, that's
Obviously, like a supreme classic. I really wish one thing that took off from that was the idea of calling niggas Fredo and it meaning what it's supposed to mean, which is an insult. Because I remember Governor Cuomo, somebody called him a Fredo. He said, "Don't you fucking call me that." It was pissed. Because Fredo was the name of one of the Corleone.
Yeah, I know. But I said, what did Fredo mean?
Oh, it's just a way of saying like you are worthless, you're dumb, cause like.
I mean, he was. I mean,
Exactly. And it's like the right way to call somebody just like that. You just call him a fucking Fredo. So yeah, comment that down below. We calling niggas Fredo, especially Cuomo running from mayor.
I got brains. I'm smart.
Hell yeah. See, I got this niggas brought him out on that boat. Like, I hope you know how to swim, nigga.
He said, I had to give him a few lumps. You touched my big brother. that nigga was like, yo, that was tight.
And I might even go front. He probably would have washed that nigga too, though. I might even go in front.
Who?
Cuomo.
He said, I'm Mo Greens. I've been doing this since you was dating cheerleaders. That was my favorite. That was my favorite line of that whole movie.
Word, man. Hell yeah.
Nah, Godfather's a shit, man.
Hell yeah. And this.
I still never saw 3 because I heard 3 was bad.
It is bad. You don't need to watch that shit. Anybody who remembers watching Godfather 3, this is your Men in Black stick. Here we go. Forget about all that shit.
But it's so funny because Sopranos, they most like damn, I forgot this dude name, man. I'm such a bad, terrible person, but he like referenced Godfather 3. He said every time they go that, they pull me back in. Like he does like that.
Of course.
For me,
Yeah, man.
I think I'm gonna start with Hoodlum.
Word, classic. Lawrence Fishburne.
Johnson.
That's Bumpy.
I told you, take your drunk ass home. Like, I think
Who made my Sunday?
yeah.
Who made my Sunday?
The nigga from Temptation. The Temptation nigga made it Sunday.
Bro, they ushered them niggas out that shop so quick, locked that door. Got on that nigga ass, bro.
That shit was so fucking stupid, man.
Eat
Facts.
the Sunday. eat the Sunday.
He slapped the shit out of him too. Wow! He told that nigga. They did his cousin dirty though, man.
Oh,
They did that big nigga dirty, man. Nah, that was a good movie. That was a real good movie.
Big facts, man.
You got the legend,
Cicely Tyson. Yeah. Yo, shout out to Cicely Tyson. Rest in peace. Yeah. We not gonna let you forget. If you understand, give us a like. But if you don't, subscribe to Sweat the Critique.
You watch the previous episodes.
Please stay on our level, so you can understand our humble beginnings and where we at now. Cause we niggas done elevated. Type shit, you know what I'm saying?
What? We was talking about gangster movie this whole episode, and we did not talk about probably one of the greatest gangster movies of all time that needs to get mentioned with The Godfather and The Goodfellas, The Untouchables.
Untouchables. I've seen that movie. Is that what Samuel? What was it? Untouchable with
Sean Connery, Anthony Garcia.
Oh yeah, I remember that. De Niro, you have to see that, cause yo, when the nigga said
that nigga Kevin Costner.
Word. When the nigga's house burnt to the ground, I wanna go piss on his ashes. When I first heard that shit was cold. Like, nigga was upset. He had them sitting around the round table just like this and brought that bat out and clocking niggas in their dome.
I definitely saw that scene.
So, even though not a gangster movie, it can be a gangster movie because there are gangsters in this movie. Harlem Nights could be considered a gangster movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was monsters. It was going against monsters.
Yeah, black gangsters going against them.
Yeah. Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
That movie was hard, bro. That movie had me weak.
Big facts, man.
As a person who's
dead, he said, "Oh shit." Listen, man. I know you thinking a lot right now, man. I'm gonna head out. That's what time to take.
Yo, bro. As a person who stutters, that stuttering boxer nigga be having me weak. And the nigga sitting at the table like,
Richard Ryan.
All right, come on now.
Oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
Stop showing that motherfucker no more.
They had the fucking fight where they were stomping on each other's feet.
Bro.
Yo.
Harlem Nights is a great gangster movie.
Hell yeah. Damn, man, what happened to the funny gangsters?
Yo, man. I gotta put this in here. Leon. The Professional.
Oh hell yeah, definitely against.
Probably one of my favorite shots of all time. Where he's hanging out at the ceiling.
Yeah.
He comes out, start blazing, bro. One of my favorite shots in history. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Of course.
You go and I'm gonna go.
I got you. All right. American Gangster.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know, like you really watch him make his way to the top. The fact that nigga blam this nigga Idris Elba's brains out in broad daylight.
On fucking 120, what is that? That's 122nd and like.
Adam Clayton Powell.
Yeah, smoked him right there, bro. He said, yo, you gonna shoot me in front of all that?
Bro, niggas need to be back on that type of time. They're like fucking up the white carpet on the floor. And he was getting upset.
The fuck? Block that shit.
So you like this, motherfucker? Fuck stupid.
That's Ibaka. That's Ibaka. Alright, bet. 1993, Carlito's Way.
Classic.
Come on. It don't get more gangster than that. It do, but like, you know what I mean? But
that one was, like I said, that one was like an interesting one because he just came home. The person that stood out in that film, of course, is Sean Penn.
Yeah, Sean Penn, definitely.
As a lawyer. He fucking, it was fucking the shit. It was him, right? He was fucking the shit out that black girl in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was That was a great like New York movie. I fuck with it.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact, bro. Hold on, I'm just checking something because I'm not sure if this one counts.
I'm thinking. Like, there's a lot of good gangster movies,
There's a lot
bro.
of good movies.
We trying to choose the best ones for y'all.
I think, yeah, I mean, we mentioned in totality, like the whole thing, we mentioned.
Boys in the Hood is a gangster movie.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood is a gangster movie.
A Day in the Life of a Gangster movie. Oh, Martin.
I would say it's more of a hood movie, and it got gangsters in it.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more of a hood movie than a gangster movie.
My favorite gangster movie of all time, bro. And it's a day of a life of a gangster. We follow this character and his just day dealing with his people. Martin Scorsese's Mean Streets.
Oh, Mean Streets.
Oh yeah,
Mean Streets is
yeah.
my shit.
Hell yeah.
I think of Martin Scorsese dumping out the window.
Yo, bro.
So I'm not a mook, you're a mook.
Yo, bro. Son, Mean Streets is so fire, bro. Like, that's a good ass movie.
Hell
They
yeah.
got like all the heavy hitters.
Facts.
All the heavy hitters in that movie.
That's just
Big
like a day in the
facts.
life of a street nigga dealing with everything. Girlfriend, a crash out best friend, bro. Everything was included right then. I feel like Mean Streets could have been like a prequel to The Sopranos in a sense.
I mean, it could,
To a degree.
It could have been. It could have been. It's just The Sopranos for me is just like just the comedy in that is just like it's up there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Word. But yo, shout out to Harvey Keitel.
Harvey fucking Keitel, bro. Dope ass actor, bro.
That's the big homie right there.
Bro, Harvey Keitel, bro. Fire.
Big facts. Now, does he count?
I swear to my mom, I was just thinking about Heat being a gangster movie.
see, he's more of a crime movie.
Because they're heist criminals, but he has to live kind of thuggish to a degree, and like Robert De Niro, at least he has his moments where he's going up on his high before it ends. So I'm not sure.
I would look at let's like Boys in the Hood. I wouldn't look at Boys in the Hood as a gangster movie.
Yeah.
I would look at it as a hood movie. This movie, which I didn't see, I gotta see Heat. Still gotta see Heat.
Bruh, man.
I would look at it as a crime movie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I look at it more as a crime movie than a gangster movie. But I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you the worst gangster movie of all time, bro.
What's that?
2018, when that nigga John Travolta played John Gotti.
Oh my God.
That shit got 0% on
Fucking Gotti was dumb.
Gotti.
Also, the new one too with Robert De Niro, Alternate Nights. That was terrible too. But it wasn't terrible because of Robert De Niro. It was terrible because of the main point of the movie.
Yeah. Well, we could.
Bronx Tale.
Yes.
Classic. Yeah.
Classic gangster.
Most definitely classic.
I was just can't be classic.
The Irishman.
The Irishman, yes, The Irishman.
I still crack up when they deep fake this nigga Robert De Niro stomping out his daughter's boss is struggling to balance on both his feet, trying to kick the niggas. He's like loading his foot. He's like literally like loading a command for his body to kick the nigga. That's what it looks like he's trying to do. Like if you play in Sims and you have to click, okay, now kick the person.
Yeah.
Now kick the mechanic. Holy shit! But
I think the most scariest one was when they killed the dude in the car and then they put his body through like a tree shredder.
yo, that's I think what happened to what's his face? The nigga that Al Pacino was playing.
Al Pacino was playing. No, it wasn't him.
No, I meant like in real life.
Yeah,
That's
I know you're talking about Some Hoffa, Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, Jimmy Hoffa.
But I don't think it was him though.
Oh no, it wasn't him in the movie, but like there's something I think that just came out that said like they just put him in like a tree shredder, and like they like put him in like sheets of paper.
Yeah.
So like you never had any evidence of catching where this nigga's body was disposed.
Bro,
Nigga got turned into paper.
That the Italian mob used to keep pig farms, not just because for the pork and stuff like that. They used to chop up the ops and feed them to the pigs. That's part of the reason why you shouldn't be eating pork anyway. A pig will eat anything and wrap its snout around.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the way you kill a nigga for real, for real.
we gotta mention, we talk about all this black Italian shit. We gotta talk about a good Spanish gangster movie, Blood In, Blood Out.
Bro, I fucking hate that movie, bro. That movie is so, bro.
Shout out to the Spanish gangster movie.
When they go to jail, bro, that white dude, bro. Come on. It's like that movie is so terrible, bro. That's probably one of the that should be down the worst movies of all time. Bro. That movie was so bad, bro. It was like
I mean, it didn't do commercially good at the box office, but we talking about gangster movies. We talking about all this black shit. We gotta.
White essay,
bro. Hey,
come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, my nigga. You gotta stop. Man. Now, what we didn't mention is The Wire.
The Wire.
Yeah.
The Wire is probably one of the most gangster fucking black hood, whatever you want to say, of all time. TV series of all time.
Quote unquote.
My nigga Wally.
Yeah.
The worst cat. They killed the worst character off. Worst character. Wild was the worst character in that film. No one give a damn about Wallace.
Kept that nigga in that room. They're gonna do you like that.
And then
I think one of my favorite deaths that whole show was when my nigga Mike killed Snoop.
Yeah. Oh look.
Yo, man, how I look? You look good, girl.
The funniest one was when the dude killed Weebay's man. Hey, let's hear it, babe. You mess with the king, you best not miss. That's my favorite scene in there.
I think one of the most fucked up deaths. Prop Joe.
I wouldn't say Prop Joe, but I can understand why you say Prop Joe. I understand why you say Prop Joe, but the one it's not funny, man. But the Kingpin nigga, that what's his name? Boxdale. Boxdale, little cousin. Yo. Yo, they choked the shit out of that little nigga, man. They making beefs.
That's a
He said when you buy a Popeye's biscuit with no bev.
Shit out that nigga, man.
It was chicken. That was sad. It was funny too, because the face he was making.
That reminds you of something that happened in real life.
Yo, man, this guy.
Yo, like, listen. There's moments that you might be eating.
Yeah.
Amongst your peers. A nigga might get mashed out, choked out, knotted up, sit back down, and a nigga might take a picture with you like this. And you might be fucked up, but it happens. It's just a part of life. Chat, if you know anybody that got choked out,
comment their name below and laugh.
Preferably in a, it could be anywhere, a restaurant, school cafeteria, like, you know what I mean? Like, shit happens, gang.
Especially if they try to do some clout chasing shit, like make a rap video and a song in Chinatown, like a bozo.
Yeah, it happens, bro. Like, it happens. But that was our gangsta ass episode. Cut up a point along Measy. That's crazy.
I'm tired, bro.
Word.
Word.
Long Measy, where can the people find you, bro?
You can find me on TikTok and IG __LONGMA __Q.
Find me on cutter butter _butter_butter.
You can find his OnlyFans there.
Pause. And you guys know you can find me at I am Titus Peoples across the board. And that was our episode, man. The gangster shit episode. Talking that gangster shit, man.
Shout out to my OnlyFans, man. Love that butter.
Hey,
Cut of butter.
yo.
That cut of butter back.
Oh, he's selling products on OnlyFans. He's selling
That gonna be like cut of butter on OnlyFans is crazy.
Cut of butter batter.
Oh god damn it! Not the cut of butter nutter.
Pause.
Cut of butter batter.
Until next time.
Who remember OG or who remember OG Mudbone?
You niggas is crazy.
Shout out to my nigga OG Mudbone.
Oh my god. Don't sweat the critique. Oh my fucking god.
Until next week, guys.